Oh yeah! Before this Sin video begins, I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you guys very much for 75,000 subscribers. This means now that we are officially 3/4 of the way to 100,000 subscribers and 3/4 of the way to the Silver Play Button Award. Oh my god. The Optimistic Army has been growing faster and faster every single day, every single week, and I'm hoping that we are going to get to 100,000 subscribers before 2017 comes to an end. Because in my opinion, I think that would make up for all the hell that I went throughout this entire year. So I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you very much for always supporting me. Now without further ado, let's get to today's Sin video.
Extreme Rules.
Once again, the tradition continues, and this event gets the automatic 30 sins for Raw's top champion not showing up to defend his Universal title like a real champion would. Yes, we know when Brock is defending his title, but that still doesn't excuse this. This word perfectly describes the directions WWE heads to these days.
Baltimore hosts Extreme Rules for a second time.
And the last time Extreme Rules was in Baltimore, it was anything but extreme. Now that's what you call kissing with the Force.
We're gonna have to build you a shield. Maybe you can get the coal mine back up.
No! 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 We are never bringing that pathetic coal mine out here again. No! Let's get sexy sign. What the fuck? So this match is just your average Intercontinental Championship match, except that Dean can't get disqualified or he'd lose the title. My question is, why couldn't this match have an extreme stipulation or something? As a matter of fact, shouldn't every single one of these matches at this event have a match with extreme stipulations? It is called Extreme Rules. Seriously? WWE is once again pulling off the play and promos in between entrants for a pay-per-view match bullshit that WrestleMania 28 had a massive erection for? You couldn't have done this just before the entrances, or not at all.
You make us look like just wrestlers.
Because that's literally all you guys are. You guys are wrestlers. I don't buy the term superstar, to be honest. Hence why I don't refer to you all as superstars in these videos. I'm a professional wrestling fan. You guys are wrestlers, which is something WWE hates to say for some stupid reason.
You don't slip on a banana peel and become champion.
What? Slipping on banana peels to become champion? That just sounds weird. Yes, I know this pay-per-view just started and thus we are fresh and ready to go for the event, but can you please not stall the first 2 minutes to just staring and debating whether you're going to lock up or not?
And Miz will do everything.
If there was any more appropriate time to say that kick missed by that much, it's this moment, because Dean Ambrose's leg was like 3 feet away from Miz's gut when he finished the kick.
Situation like this, as was just that.
Haha, the cameraman tripped, or got shoved by Maurice. One or the other, I still send it simply because I can. No one cares what's trending.
Now Miz slowing the match down.
Oh, that explains why this went on for 20 minutes, because Miz was intentionally slowing this match down. Does this mean I should start slowing my sins down or something?
Gotta get in real tight.
Ha! Giggity! Oh, your shoulders are so soft, Dean. Oh, so soft. What's your secret? I promise I won't tell. Wink.
And Miz looking for a second.
Honestly, after his feud with Daniel Bryan on SmackDown was long over, why the hell is Miz still using Daniel's famous drop kicks into the corner? No point in showing off for Daniel if you're not on the same show anymore.
Champion Miz the challenge.
I don't think there's been a single pay-per-view event in 2017 where I have not put in the 10-sin penalty for the crowd chanting 10 for every single countout. And I highly doubt there will be a pay-per-view in 2017 where that penalty does not go in. Rosa tweets. Also, Dean Ambrose is the most extreme Intercontinental Champion. That is very sinful because there are countless other wrestlers who have held the IC title that are 10 times more extreme than he is.
Oh!
Maurice slaps Miz and the referee decides to be too overdramatic about whether or not he should ring the bell for the disqualification when he would immediately call for the bell in every other time this happens.
Ambrose slammed into the official. Wait.
Whoa, time fucking out! This referee took a nasty fall to the outside of the ring after getting rammed into the ropes by Dean, and yet he is back on his feet immediately instead of being knocked out. If referees are indeed this resilient, then why the fuck do they get knocked out from a simple brush or tiny shove? This makes no freaking sense whatsoever and really irritates me.
He didn't do it on purpose!
Since when do referees wait until they are literally right beside the timekeeper before they call for the Remember that one referee that literally signaled for the disqualification to the crowd?
He's not going to make this call. He
Of course he can. He's the referee. He's just doing his job. Ring announcer nearly forgot what Miz's name was.
But you told him you were ready to get extreme. I saw Wonder Woman.
Who freaking cares what movie you saw recently? I saw Cars 3 2 weeks ago and nobody gives a shit about that. And nobody gives a shit about the fact that I still demand a refund from watching that.
I'm not here to hurt.
Then why are you even here? If you're not here to hurt people, get the fuck out. Previously on WWE. Wow, WWE finally decided to not change the ring and change the name of this event to WWE Cruiserweight when the Cruiserweights compete. I'm taking a sin off for now, but we all know it'll likely be put back when the Cruiserweight title match happens.
Right here, guys. I mean, dog.
Help me! Don't let the purple hair monster get me!
Kick to the face.
Whoa!
Well, shit. I'm removing another 2 sins for that perfectly executed Hurricane Rana by Rich Swann. Actually, 2's not enough. Here's 3 sin removers.
205 Live and Alicia.
Apparently a hug qualifies as a legal tag. Isn't the whole point of tagging to tag with your hand? Does this mean you could tag someone with your penis and it qualifies a legal tag? Oh yeah, like I'm the only one who ever wondered that.
Oh!
What a devastating kick to the air.
Very evil tag team of...
Whoever the hell that fan is shouting, Alicia Fox!
There's too much romance on your screen.
Not really. Maria and Mike Kanellis haven't arrived yet.
Now Swan in the bar.
Skip! 3-minute impromptu concert. I guess that qualifies in this case, I don't know.
Baltimore is bathed in filth.
Where can I buy Elias's album? I love this song. The fans think that Elias is related to the Wyatt family. Anything involving Alexa Bliss and a Poe, and I'd watch it for days. Now that I think about it, that's so hot. I'll be back. Give me a moment.
To live up to prove those words to be true.
Oh god, this is just humiliating. The 2 men have obviously had enough of Bayley by now. I bet even they know Bayley will never get extreme. This is now the 3rd pay-per-view in a row where Bayley made her entrance and the 2 men just failed to rise. My advice, get rid of them. They're old and worn out now.
Bayley just wasn't...
That 2 men behind Bayley is obviously too drunk to rise. Poll cam.
And go ahead, go get it. And Bayley...
Wow, Alexa offered to allow Bayley to get the kendo stick and Bayley actually fell for that. Bayley is too easily convinced to do anything these days.
Bayley said she was inspired by Wonder Woman.
The moment a wrestler says she was inspired by a DC comic book character is the moment you know you can never take her seriously.
It's a mad dash to the kendo stick.
Rather than go for the kendo stick, Bayley decides to attack Alexa instead. Your opportunity was right there. What are you waiting for? If you want to prove that you can get extreme, then don't hold back. Hit her in the fucking face!
Pay. Kendo stick in hand.
This is proof that Bayley is an adult with the attitude and mindset of a little child. Personally, I was rooting for Alexa, but I wanted to see Bayley get extreme at least once.
Wow.
Wow, what a waste of a women's title match. This was hyped up to be pretty extreme and also challenge Bayley on whether or not she could get extreme. All put into a 5-minute bore fest. I'm now adding in 5 sins for this major disappointment. Adam Jones is just as pissed off about the Raw women's title match as I am. Previously again on WWE. Who gives a shit about Hulu?
WWE fans returning their back.
Heel wrestlers immediately try to escape the cage in the early goings of the match cliche.
Call him the Swiss cyborg for nothing.
Corey Graves messed up big time. I'm sure he meant to say we don't call him the Swiss cyborg for nothing, but he accidentally left out the word don't and basically said they call Cesaro the Swiss cyborg for no reason at all.
Both guys got to escape. That's almost impossible.
Booker T thinks escaping the cage in a cage match is impossible.
Jeff, your quickness is your key.
Sheamus and Matt Hardy are dicks to their own partners.
You have to escape with your partner.
You don't have to. You can escape and then wait for your partner to escape too. No rule stated that a team is required to escape at the exact same time.
Both teams are coming to.
Well before.
Jeff is addicted to Sheamus's Cesaro's, while Matt is addicted to Cesaro's Sheamus's. Yeah, I know what I said.
No. Oh!
Sheamus is addicted to Cesaro. You couldn't have just powerbombed Jeff instead of both Jeff and Cesaro? That way Cesaro would have a better chance at escaping.
Gotta say they have the advantage right now.
I know that Cesaro was supposed to prevent Matt from escaping, but does anyone else cringe every single time someone takes freaking forever just to get one leg over the top of the cage?
Clutch.
Ow, my hands!
But the heart match continues.
The heart match? Since when was this match called a heart match? I thought this was a cage match.
Jeff cheering his brother on.
You know, it would have made this easier and quicker for the Hardy Boys to win if Matt had exited through the door instead of attempting to climb out over the top.
Cage, Cesaro.
Matt was seriously thinking of flipping himself over the top of the cage and potentially killing himself by landing on his head? Jeez, thankfully Cesaro prevented Matt's death. This is another moment where Matt could have escaped and won for the Hardy Boys. Why didn't he just allow Sheamus to escape the cage and exit after him? Cesaro was clearly laid out in the ring, so if Sheamus left the cage, it wouldn't matter for his team. That's twice now that the door was, no pun intended, open for the victory. Look at this shot. Cesaro and Sheamus are clearly watching Jeff, so if they end up getting hit literally 7 seconds later, it's bullshit that they didn't move out of the way. Also, Jeff reinstates himself into this match by going back into the cage and potentially costs him and Matt the tag team titles. If it's anyone's fault that the Hardy Boys lost, put the blame on Jeff.
Steel cage.
Whisper in the Wind connects with Sheamus and clearly misses Cesaro, who falls just for the joy of falling down. Also, where the hell is Jim Ross when you need him? I know it would be a dick move, but in my opinion, I believe Matt should have just picked up Jeff and tossed him out of the cage door onto the floor before escaping himself. Man, so many golden opportunities for the Hardy Boys to win was there in front of them, and they shockingly decide to not be risk takers in an event with the word extreme in it.
The Hardys have nothing to be ashamed of.
Matt? No. Jeff? Yes. Well, as I predicted, that earlier sin I removed for WWE not changing the name of this event to WWE Cruiserweight when the Cruiserweights were in action just got put back. What a shame. They should honestly stop changing the name of the event, changing the ropes, and tattooing the ring. It's kinda pointless by now.
Extreme Rules is brought to you in part by
Skip!
The King is going to eat you alive.
Neville pretty much told Austin Aries that he's accountable. Run for your life, Austin.
This is hashtag 205 Live.
But I thought this was WWE Cruiserweight. Now you're saying this is 205 Live? Make up your damn mind.
My time as well.
Are you two gonna wrestle or not? 5 minutes in, and honestly, I could have gone to get another drink if I was in the crowd.
Oh, and a shoulder.
Michael Cole's delayed reaction to Austin's shoulder attack to Neville.
Don't forget, Austin Aries is left-handed.
So freaking what? I'm right-handed, and nobody gives a shit about that.
No, Neville.
Oh my god, that was the most devastating punch I have ever seen in my life. Neville's gut must be in so much pain.
I always did my best to draw it out of him.
I honestly think Corey Graves has told the story of him trying to draw the darkness out of Neville when they were a tag team at least once per pay-per-view ever since Neville's heel turn. And it gets more boring every time he tells it.
Top rope. Austin Aries.
Ah, you slipped. Can someone explain to me why there are rope breaks in the submission match, but not almost every other submission match we've seen? Hell, in this type of match, the only way to win is by submission, not anything else. After all, this is Extreme Rules, an event where the word disqualification shouldn't even exist.
And that's the Rings of Saturn.
Austin doesn't have the Rings of Saturn locked in. He still hasn't locked the arms around Neville's neck.
Yeah, but he's up in the ropes. Neville gonna tap out here.
Well, it wouldn't matter if Neville tapped out considering they're on the ropes.
But it's still locked in.
Instead of breaking the hold and putting Neville back in the ring, Austin decides to re-lock in the last chancery on the floor and ultimately cost himself the match and the title. The red arrow into the Rings of Saturn was a perfect way to end this match, and I'll dock off 5 sins for Neville's amazing victory. Great job. WWE, great balls of fire, because Bad Blood sounded too non-PG. Also, giant flaming penis.
And we don't need fuel for this fire.
Michael, gross.
Lesnar's first championship defense.
It takes nearly 100 days for Brock Lesnar to defend a championship. He'll be champ for nearly 100 days in the most non-impressive, non-exciting title reign I've ever seen. And I thought nothing could top his disastrous WWE title reign from 2014 to 2015. Fatal 5-way match for the Universal... Oh, wait a minute. Also, WWE apparently couldn't come up with a creative name because calling it a Fatal 5-way just makes me roll my eyes. Also, it will take Brock 100 days before he finally defends his title, but at the same time, it took freaking 2 months before WWE realized they needed a #1 contender for the Universal title. Also, this match would be a lot more exciting if there were eliminations. Not saying that first victory is bad, I'm just saying it's less exciting. 11 freaking minutes of entrances. I guess that's WWE's way of saying, go ahead and use the bathroom because this match will not start for 11 minutes. Also, why not shorten the time by having the wrestlers come out halfway through the others' entrances like they usually do in these type of matches? It would make us not have to wait 11 minutes for this match to start. You guys actually thought Finn Balor would dress up as the Demon King? In my opinion, this is good. He should really just save the Demon Pay for Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series because they are such big events. And I'll not even send this, so moving on.
Here are the rules.
Michael, this match is basically the same as a Fatal 4-Way match. I think we know how this match works.
As well, Bray Wyatt.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but Roman Reigns is the smartest guy in this match. I'd probably do exactly what he's doing right now, too, if I were him.
Went for a Samoa drop.
What the hell is a Samoan Jop? Here we go again. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins in a staring contest. Who will become the staring champion?
Balor to Bray.
One small dropkick and Bray Wyatt does an unnecessary flip when in reality that dropkick wouldn't cause him to flip like that.
Lesnar just sits and waits.
Something a true champion would never do. Hey Bray, you look funny with your hair just sticking up like that. Is your head attracted to me? LOL.
Take care of it.
Roman Reigns made sure to push the steel stairs across the ground and tip it over as he came crashing to the floor.
The man who just
Stair spanking.
target Roman Reigns. Roman back to his feet.
You mean to tell me that Roman, being the indestructible Superman, couldn't move out of the way from something he was watching a mile away? Superman my ass. Literally 1/3 of this match is Bray Wyatt and Samoa Joe teaming up and destroying everybody. If it lasted about 5 minutes, then fine. But over 10 minutes of this 30-minute match, boring. I honestly believe this double team on all the other competitors slowly is just a way of making this match longer.
Clutch locked in momentarily.
That one moment when you completely forgot that this match was also labeled as an Extreme Rules match until Bray uses a weapon 13 minutes in.
Fatal 5-way.
Guarantee Roman is thinking, ow, butt hurts. No, not you guys, my actual butt hurts. Softest chair shot I've ever seen. Roman was likely not even affected by it. We interrupt WWE Extreme Rules to bring you the guy has to choose whether he should hit his opponent with a chair thing from WrestleMania 30. Blowing kisses to the audience randomly.
Drive-by.
Roman connects the drive-by using the Force.
Bray pays.
Rhyming games are stupid.
Dragging Reigns out of the ring and
Dang, those slow and soft punches must be the most devastating punches I have ever seen in my life. Those are some nasty shots.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Probably should have taken the top off, then did that to Roman so that the table could break. Oh well, maybe next time. Oh my god, this is humiliating. That was one of the most obvious kicks that never connected I have seen in a long time. This match is full of soft hits and misses.
Rollins thinking double blockbuster.
Bray and Joe sold the Blockbuster more than Blockbuster ever sold in its existence. What was that? You mean to tell me that you two plan to team up as long as Joe gets the victory? When was that ever discussed?
Back in this ring. Oh!
What a devastating kick to the air.
Score of victory.
Can't do it on the outside, Cole.
Booker, that was Corey who was talking, not Michael.
Stuck.
I'll remove a couple of sins for that innovative move from Seth. About time we are getting extreme, yet we are nearly done with this match. 3 minutes of no action. Not kidding. 3 freaking minutes. That's it. I'm adding in 3 sins to yet another freaking stare down literally 25 minutes into this match. Stare down city, bitch. Also, for the next 5 minutes, we are going to treat this like a regular wrestling match rather than an Extreme Rules match. Seth is just teasing us on purpose, isn't he? He knows how much we miss the curb stomp and decides to mess with us into thinking he'll actually hit it. Just like Randy Orton with the punt kick. It's coup de grace. The C is silent, Michael. Haha, your voice broke.
It's over. Samoa Joe wins.
Samoa Joe's victory was one of the best we've seen in 2017 WWE pay-per-views, and I'll remove 10 sins for this well-deserved victory.